Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie for Diesel Dollar Budgets, and today I'm just going to be showing you the planners that I'm going to be using for 2023 to keep myself organized. These include a business planner, my journal, a daily to-do list, and then my everyday carry. So if you'd like to know how I'm going to be using these planners to keep myself accountable for 2023, please stay tuned for more. Hi guys and welcome back. So I know this looks like a lot. I know that a lot of people tend to like to have, everything in one place, but I find for me, if I don't have things sectioned out, I kind of get scatterbrained and I go a little bit bananas and I can't find anything. So this is my lineup for 2023. As I say, I've got 4 planners on the go at any one time, just so I can keep everything separated and my brain thoughts are in a nice condensed manageable spot. All of these planners are by Moterm, so I've got the Moterm weeks, then I've got 3 of the Moterm A5s, just because, I like Moterm. And as you can see, we've got a bit of a running theme with a teal and black going, the same with my planners that I use for my cash envelopes. So let's just get into this and I'll show you what I'm using. So the first planner that I'm going to show you today is my A5 Black Croco in, Moterm cover, and this is what I'm using for my work planner. So in this planner I just have a basic lineup. As you can see in the pockets, I've just made it very simple. So I've got a this planner belongs to, I've got an emergency contact and medical information. Not that I take this planner out anywhere, it's just, it's there just in case. I then like to keep this planner very much neutral. This is not a decorative planner, this is a planning planner. So, just notes and that sort of thing. So I've got a clean color zig dot marker in platinum here. And then I've got 2 Pilot Juice pens in the 3.8 nib. So I've got the grey and a black, just so I can keep my notes and all that sort of stuff. I like having an accent color of grey, just because, this is a notes planner, this isn't anything special. So in here I just have a few little bits and pieces in this flyleaf, and then on the back here I've got Stitch, Toothless, and Totoro, because, they're some of my favourite characters, and I just thought that it was really cute. I've then got this flyleaf, and this is just the standard Moterm flyleaf. Going into my inserts, a lot of the inserts that you'll see I have created myself for my own purposes. I'm not going to go through everything, but just give you a basic overview of what I've got in here. The covers that you see, like the vellum decoration, is from Hey Planner Girl, and she's got a nice little collection. Some of these are incorrect, so I really need to reprint them out. And then I've got these ones here, and I'm not sure where I got these designs from, but there is an Etsy store which I will link down below and show you. Dividers that I'm using are from May Paper Co, and I just like to use the 6 section dividers. So in this I have this divided into 6 sections with 4 subsections, and these sections are inbox, branding, Etsy shop, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and then I've got notes at the back. So I'll just give you a brief overview. First I've got the quarterly overview. This is just something where I can write down any new releases that I've got, or, it's an insert that I've created myself. You can see my logo here, Diesel Dollar Budgets. I'm planning on bringing out a lot of planner inserts in the future, so these are just some of the prototypes that I've created for myself that I will most likely bring out to the shop. But as I say, a lot of this stuff, I'm not going to give you a deep dive. If you do want to see a deep dive of any of the planners that I bring out, that I'm showing you today, send me a link send me a message and I will film that for you. So in this I've just got my inbox section. This is just where I write down any notes and events and things that I need to do. I tend to like to use the getting things done system, because I think that it keeps me accountable and keeps me, going on for what I need to do and planning things out. I then have meeting notes here, so that if I have a meeting with Luke, because he designs all the graphics that I use for my planner inserts and also my savings challenges, we tend to like to have a meeting when I'm doing a new design, he just creates the icons and I actually create the inserts and everything like that. So it's good to have like, you know, running notes of what we've got coming up and what we're going to be doing and who's doing what. I've then also got in the next section a project section. So this is just like, you know, task list and anything that I need to take notes on. So say if I wanted to bring out a new collection of inserts for like my financial inserts, just I like having a lot of notes sections so that I can write down what I'm doing and, you know, just keep an eye on that. So the next section in here is for branding. So this is just a whole bunch of stuff that for $10 budgets. You won't find any real information in here that's going to affect me, the business or anything like that. But yeah, it's just got like, you know, our color palette and any branding, the standard sizes of planner inserts that I'm hoping to come out with. And then I've just got stuff in here like, you know, business overview, logins, which, you know, most of this stuff is empty because I wanted to film this video for you. So, you know, this section is just for like, you know, keeping track of hashtags, keywords, a giveaway tracker for when I want to do giveaways. Then coming into the next section, this is for Etsy shop. This one is just essentially, as it says, for the Etsy shop. So any ideas that I have, any products that I will have, you know, like going into, say, my affiliates links, or if, you know, I ever get affiliates, any supplies that I've got coming, you know, product pricing calculator, custom orders, and then product ideas, and then like, you know, just brainstorming and product development sheets. So, you know, and then it also allows me to know if I've promoted the product and like, you know, what sizes are available and that sort of thing. So that's for that section. Next, coming up to YouTube is like, you know, just again, another section so that I can write down ideas really, and have notes on my YouTube channel. So we've got like affiliate links, and then in the, you know, brainstorming section, just video ideas, and then a video planner so that I can say when I'm filming it, when it's been published, titles, category, collaborators, and if it's been promoted on social media. And this has just really been really helpful. Then we've got my Instagram and TikTok section. And again, very similar to the rest of the sections, just content ideas and, you know, content planning. And then finally, going into my miscellaneous and notes, this is just a whole bunch of note paper. Just so that, like, if I have any ideas or if I want to write any notes on, like, if I'm talking to Luke and I don't have my meeting notes with me, I can just write down things. So that's all I've got in here for my work planner. And as I said, if you guys want to see a better overview of any of these planners, please send me a message and I'll go through that. But let's get on to my next planner. So the next planner that I've got for this year is my A5 Deep Teal Pebbled Moterm. And in here I'm housing a Stalogy A5. This is something that I'm not going to really run through, but this is just, you know, my own personal thoughts and feelings. I've got a fly leaf in here so that I've got it for a pencil board. So in here again, I've just got my little this planner belongs to with my name and my Instagram. I've then got stickers in here which I use to date which days I'm writing my journal entries. And then, you know, I like to keep it quite simple in here. I'm going to just cover that up so you can't really see my brain thoughts. And I tend to use the freebies from Sterling Ink to, you know, have a sort of like a cover page for each month. This is all just longhand journaling. And I've been finding it really invaluable to get my thoughts out at the start of the day. I'd like to brain dump, because if I don't, then I get scatterbrained and I get, you know, overwhelmed. I do suffer from depression and anxiety, so I find that this has been helping me to deal with that. As I said, this is an A5 Moterm with the 4mm grid. And I have really small handwriting, so this has been really good. And most of the time I use a Tombow just to colour, title the page, title the day. This is the number that I use. I use the N60. This will change month to month, but you know, it's what I use. And then to write, I actually use my fountain pen, which is the Pilot Decimo Vanishing Point in the extra fine. And I like to use a black ink. This is just personal, and then in the back pocket I've got the next title page for the upcoming month. So yeah, that's my journal and how I'm using it. So let's get on to the next planner. The next planner that I've got here is, again, an A5 black Moterm in the pebble black cover, and in this I'm housing my Hobonichi cousin. I tend to like to use this as a everyday task list, long running to-do list, things that I need to get done. Oh, those pages are stuck together. That's not nice. So yeah, this has just been really, really good. This is my first time using a Hobonichi cousin, and I just wanted to get this so that I could, you know, have a daily to-do list. I've already done deco stickers in here for each of the months. So yeah, I do my own little like deco stickers and that sort of thing. So just have them on transparent matte paper, and then have like, you know, special events and any holidays and that sort of thing. So each month I've already put in here. And then the next section is the weekly vertical sections, which I don't really use all that often. Like, I want to start using them for memory keeping. I was really inspired by Coffee Monsters Co. To see how she was using hers, but I didn't find that, like, I did try it out to do sort of like a couple of days the same way that she does hers, but I didn't really find that it was good for me. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to use this for, or this section for. Maybe just like, you know, pen tests and that sort of thing, but there's a lot of different people who inspire me in that regard. Going on to the next sections is my daily pages, and this is how I'm using my dailies. So what I like to do in the daily section, I've got another one of those pen boards here so that I can just keep, you know, the pencil board so that I can write on these pages properly. But this is how I'm laying out my days. So I like to have my running to-do list on the side here. So I have my morning routine, any to-dos that I've got to do, anything for social media, and then my evening routine. Up the top here, I like to have my tarot card because I'm trying to teach myself tarot, so I'm doing a daily card pull and just keeping track of that for the day, and then any notes and stuff that I have for the day. So like, you know, on this particular day, I got a new fountain pen and ink. So, you know, that's been going really well for me, and I think there's only one day that I've skipped of this so far. So, you know, some days are more cluttered than others. And in here I just keep, like, you know, any colour pens or textures that I want to use for the day. So at the moment I'm using a mild liner in olive, and then a Sarasa Nano in a dark green. And then again I use my Decimo in here for the writing because, you know, it's very small grid and I just have really small writing and I like that black ink. So that's my Hobonichi and how I'm using it, and as I say, I'm really enjoying it, and I would like to do a little bit more deco stickers. I'm actually waiting on sticker paper so that I can do some more deco stickers so that, you know, the pages aren't so blank. But so yeah, that's how I'm using this Hobonichi for this year. So the final planner in my lineup for 2023 is my Hobonichi Weeks Mega, and I'm absolutely loving this planner. This is like my lifeline. It's what I'm using. I take it everywhere with me. It's got everything in it, and I'm absolutely loving it for now. So I've just got the blue color, you know, Weeks Mega, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Again, I've got, you know, this planner belongs to, and because I take this with me on the go, I've got an appointment card and memo card just because, you know, I want to have those things if I need to write down appointments that I need to put in my planner. I don't tend to pre-plan very much. If I do, I use sticky notes until it comes to the day when I'm going to decorate it, and then I put the plans in. In the side here, I've also got just some icon stickers that I've made for myself. So most of the time in this, I do a lot of tracking for my social media when I'm doing posts. So I've just got stickers for, you know, social media, and then some script stickers in here. I've also got daily, similar to my journal, so that I can put that in the back of the notes page, because I use this as a weekly and a daily planner as well as for the months. I've just got a fly leaf here that's from May Paper Co. Then I've got May Paper Co. sticky notes in here, just a dart thing there. I've done a little bit of deco on the front here. Just like the butterfly, I too will awaken in my own time. And I just found that was very inspirational. I've put that on vellum and just stuck it in here just for a little bit of decoration. This is where I like to get out all my decorative things. So for this section, you know, I'm just going to go through all these. Again, it's just like, you know, a monthly, done some deco there. These are what my weeks look like most of the time. I have my sections where it's like, you know, an event for the day. Then I've got my running to-do list for the day. Any social media that I'm putting up. I've actually changed this recently, so I'll get to one that I'm currently, well, this is for last week. So I've got my any events for the day. If I don't have an event, I'll just put a sticker there. Then I've got my running to-do list. In here I've got my social media. I like to have a tracker for any tasks that I want to do weekly. So, you know, like dishwasher and social media and that sort of thing. Then I've got a to-do list for the week. So these don't have any specific day, they're just there. And then any notes for the upcoming week. I just like to create my own stickers and put them on transparent matte paper, and every time I do like a layout, I post it in my Instagram page. So if you'd like to see what layouts look like at the start of the week and the end of the week, you can follow me on there. To forward plan, I basically use sticky notes. As I say, I like to do a lot of decorating, and you know, plans change and sometimes they get taken in and taken out. I've done the lines for each one of the weeks just for pre-planning because, you know, I really like this system. I really like the layout, and I like, you know, I think that it works for me, and it just works. So going forward to my notes section, I've got this vellum here which says, I choose to write my story with a mindful and intentional mindset, because that's what I feel like my planner is for. I like to be able to be intentional, and this keeps a running to-do list of things that I need to do. On this page I've just got, you know, shorthand task lists and stuff, like my sort of like a bullet journal icons, so how I want to track everything. And this is just like, I'm using the back notes section for notes and also like a daily to-do list. So in this I've got like my index, you know, just different notes and trackers and that sort of thing. As I say, if you want to see how I'm using any of these planners, just, you know, send me a link and ask me to do it. Then I've got my habit tracker for the month. And then I go on to my dailies. So, you know, I just have those stickers that I use at the top for, you know, writing the day. I've got a little bit of the stuff for the start of the day, a little note to myself, and then the running to-do list for the day. And I just have this as just a running list. I don't do one day per page or anything like that. That's just, you know, this is where I started incorporating more of using my Tombow to highlight, you know, times and stuff, and then I've just put in stickers that I've created with that transparent matte paper. Then I've just got my Lord of the Rings bookmark, which Luke bought for me. We're both Lord of the Rings fans, and it's just got the one ring at the end, and I just like to have that sitting there for the current week. To write in my planner, I've got the Tombow dual brush marker in colour 992, just because I like a soft neutral colour. I find that this works a lot with some of the stickers that I create. And then the pen that I use in this, because I don't really want to take my Pilot Decimo with me too often. This is an expensive pen and I don't want to lose it. I tend to use the Pentel Energel Kalena pen. So I've got this in the 0.3 nib, and I'm really liking it so far. Like, you know, a lot of people use this pen in their planners. It does tend to smudge on the Hobonichi paper, but I do really love it. So that's how I'm using the Hobonichi. And just at the back here, I've got sticky notes for, like, you know, any posts that I want to do, so I can plan that out. I haven't really done any other than the pen test page here. I'm not really using any of the back pages in my Hobonichi so far. So yeah. So those are all the planners that I'm using to keep myself accountable for 2023. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. As I say, if you want any proper, you know, walkthroughs of the layouts of my planners or anything like that, check out my Instagram page and my TikTok, because I do tend to do flip throughs at the end of the month. But, you know, if you want to see a proper video on any of these planners, send me a message and I will get that filmed and uploaded for you guys. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.